Hi guys, it's me. I hope you're doing well today. So today we are going to work on a page that I already started. So there's plenty of pages like this in my journal where I just kind of glue down scraps that I have and then I will work from them later. So I just had a bunch of scraps and I glued them down like probably like a month ago, and now I am beginning to work on this page. So I'm just adding some paint just to kind of blend with the paper, just in colors that I picked that I thought would be really nice together. So I'm just going to start layering up that paint just with splotches of paint color. And I really love to have pages already prepped in my journal because it just makes it so much easier for you to create, because sometimes you don't want to add tons of layer, and it's great because you have something to work from, like you have a color inspiration that you can use that's already on the page, or I don't know, my brain just works better sometimes when it's not a blank white page. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm working in my composition art journal. So I just took a composition book and I just layer it. And I'm using a foam roller here just to kind of push back those layers and to blend everything out. And I really love these. I use these rollers. I think I got them from Hobby Lobby, and they work so well and they're great. So here I'm just using some old rub-on. These are super old rub-ons. I got them from the Creative Reuse store, and I kind of see why they were there, because they're not really rubbing off, and I'm putting a lot of pressure, but it's not coming off. But that's okay. You can still kind of get the essence of the letters, and I really love the visual texture that it adds with these rub-ons. So I have a whole bunch of them, so they'll definitely be making plenty of appearances. Sorry for shaking you, but I really had to put a lot of pressure to get these off of the sheet. But in case you haven't used Rub-On before, you just kind of scrape off the letters. They're on a piece of paper, and you just use, mostly I use a popsicle stick, but here I had to use a bone folder just to get the letters off. And then I am just going to scribble on some figures. I really love drawing silhouettes. So I just take layers of my Stabilo Marxol pencil and I activate that with water, and I also added some China marker too, because I really love those heavy dark lines too with my silhouettes. But I just love this technique. It's so fun and super easy, definitely inspired by Dana Wakley. And then I'm going to add some stamping too. Sometimes I forget that I have a lot of stamps and that I love the texture that they add. So I'm just going in, I think this is just a Prisma color pencil. And then I have these kind of like little quotes that are made from Vellum in my stash. So I wanted to use some of those. So I kind of went through and picked out some that I thought would work well. And I'm just going to attach them with washi tape, because if you get the vellum wet, then it can crumble and it's not very nice to look at, or it has a lot of wrinkles in it. So I'm just going to tape it down. But of course I'm going to add splatters, and you're going to see that I totally ruined it, but it was a good thought. So I just used some washi tape just to create a little border so that the words come out a little bit more. I love to have titles for my pages. I always like words. I love to hear, do you put words in your art journal pages? I kind of feel like they're unfinished unless they have a title or words or something like that. So I always add them. And I took my black marker and I added just dashes too. I love adding dashes. And then these are just words that I found from a textbook. I can actually maybe tell you what they say if I can find this page quickly in my journal. So if you hear stuff, it's because I'm looking for this page in my journal. Yes, but I love looking for text and words. I think it works really, really well. And I'm just going to go around and add some splatters. And then I tuck my pen, and you see there that I totally messed up the vellum. That's great, but it says, I wonder, a more constant idea. So I like the words, and here I'm just going to do a little bit of scribbling with my colored pencil. Just some thoughts, like some abstract thoughts, and then I'm going to go in with just some of my pens and add just some scribbles basically to my figure. So really fun page. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're inspired, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy creating. Bye bye.